Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. Guess what? It's some breaking news, some more breaking news. USC, yes, I'm saying it. USC gets another big-time commitment. 3-star defensive lineman, standing at 6'4", 250 pounds, Gus Cordova, out of the state of Texas. Listen, there is a common theme that is taking place with this USC football 2025 class, and this class should be ranked #1. I got to check the updated status of the national 2025 rankings. USC should be up there. Listen, there is a common theme that's taking place with this particular class. Has anybody even recognized it? But let me tell you what it is. It is USC has dominated on the defensive side of the ball. We hadn't seen any offensive side players on the defensive side on the 2025 roster, 2025 commitment list. When you look at this, what Lincoln Riley's doing, we know that the offensive players are going to come. And by the way, Juju Lewis did make a comment, and he said, we know exactly what's going on. That was in reference to the last commitment that we had. So he's very engaged. He's very involved. And so USC doesn't have to worry about him. I think we're good to go. And he's very engaged with this whole class. But when you look at this, the common theme right now is defense, defense, plus defense. And when you see a guy like this, has a frame like this, long, lanky, and you know he's going to build into that frame. You imagine that he's 6'5" right now, and he's going to project out to be a strong side defensive end, standing at 6'5", 250 pounds. He will put on, he's part of the 2025 class, so I can imagine that he will put on some weight this year, maybe get to about 260, 265, and then once he comes in, he'll probably get to about 275. They'll put that weight on him just the same way they did like with Jai Abasari and other guy, Marquise Gallegos, guys that already came in. But this guy has a great looking body, one that you can sculpt and shape and build into exactly what you want him to be. And he's very elusive, sideline to sideline, lateral. And we can't forget that he was actually committed to University of Texas. And so you guys know that, look, he is a big time guy. So now you're talking about the defensive front being absolutely established. I mean, wow, how many more spots do we have on the defensive side of the ball? You got to imagine that Elijah Griffin, it has to be the next one. We got to save a spot for him and a couple of other ones. But listen, I don't even know. You cannot have enough defensive linemen, but USC right now is stacking this defensive line up, and it's going to be extremely physical, extremely Big Ten ready. So let's take a look at Gus' numbers real quick. And as you see here, standing at 6'4", 250, 2025 class, Lake Travis, Austin, Texas, and this is his information right here. And as you see here, here's his actual scouting report. Here's his number in 2023. As a junior, he recorded 65 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. Helped Lake Travis to an 11-3 record and a Texas 6A D1 regional final 4th round. And also in 2022, he had a Texas District 26 6A Defensive Newcomer of the Year as a sophomore. Produced 59 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. So we're talking about a very, very highly productive guy. A guy that's absolutely going to fit into this Deanton Lynn, Eric Henderson, Doug Belt, Matt Ince, Sean Nua. He's going to fit in his defense very, very well. And look, man, USC is now getting some guys, man. I mean, these are some monstrous type of guys all over the board, all across the board. I mean, I'm very excited about what I see and what this thing is going to project out to be, man. So you guys hit me in the comments section. You guys tell me what you think. Listen, I'm hearing it still more. And look, man, look, hey, as long as it keeps going on, I'm going to give it to you all night long. So look, man, it's USCJ32 on Twitter, USCJ32 on Instagram. You guys already know where you can find me. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.